My name is Mimi Gamel, and I am the graduation coach at Crabapple Middle School in Roswell, Fulton County, Georgia. One of the things that the 7 Mindsets provides for me as a graduation coach is a foundation of character development that will ultimately impact the graduation rate, the college readiness, and the career readiness that our superintendent wants. So there are a lot of things that children need first before they can even learn the basic standards. The 7 Mindsets provide a foundation for that character building, for that self-esteem building, for that foundation for these young children to understand that I'm okay. I'm okay and you okay, we are different, but we have so many things in common. And together we can move on. We're moving from students in ISS, in school suspension, students always in trouble, to children that are taking responsibility for their work, responsibility for their actions, and responsibility for their future. And 7 Mindsets provides that common language and provides that time to reflect in a time where the social media and the world is just moving around so quickly for them.
Last May, then Governor Sonny Perdue signed into law the Bridge Act. Now, the goal was to reduce Georgia's dropout rate and make sure students are career and college ready. And as Fox 5's Tacoma Perry tells us, some students are thriving with the program.
Leslie, an 8th grader at Crabapple Middle School, is the first to admit her grades weren't always the best.
I really wanted to do well, and I just didn't know how I was going to do it. You know, I'd do it and I would try, but it just wouldn't happen. I wouldn't get the goal I wanted. I wouldn't reach it.
Ricardo says he didn't always envision a future for himself.
I was just shy. It's like never talked, never said what I wanted to say or express myself in any way.
But both Ricardo and Leslie say their outlook on school and life has dramatically changed. The goal is to tailor their learning experience around what they'd actually be good at and enjoy. The students are then shown inspirational videos and given assignments that encourage them to envision the future. Ricardo now wants to be a police officer, Leslie a lawyer.
You know, this program has taught me that anything is possible. And so if I just try, I know I can do it, and I'm going to be a successful person and lawyer, hopefully someday.
Once blind to what lies ahead, Ricardo says he is now seeing with perfect vision, and he says the future looks bright.
I'm graduating high school and going to college and just making my family proud.
I was able to put together 51 students in 7th and 8th grade. And these students were at risk, whether because of grades or attendance, socioeconomic status, or a combination of them. And we had to look at something to measure how the 7 Mindsets was going to work. So we used the CRCT, which is the standardized test for not only Fulton County, but the state of Georgia. So we went from 2010 with 23.5 of our students passing to 2011, the same 51 children from 7th and 8th grade that went through 7 Mindsets for 10 school months at 82.3%. That is an amazing growth. That is academic impact.